E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of Astrology. Here to bring you your daily astrological update for Thursday, January 16th, 2025. Don't forget to download, read, and review the Freestyle Cypher Volume 2. Within the anthology, you get 6 intriguing stories by 6 very creative authors, and we'd love to hear what you think, so check it out. Be sure to read and review. Should you need to utilize my services for natal chart readings or natal chart analysis, tarot card readings, or freelance writing services, I can be contacted at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. Let's go ahead and get into the astrology. The sun is at 26 degrees of Capricorn until about 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Under these energies, one can be withdrawn, enduring, and honest. One can prefer to be alone or to themselves, away from conflicts and competitors. Others may choose to do other activities alone, reading, writing, whatever you do alone. Where you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees of any sign, you're affected by these energies. Now, where you have placements in Taurus and Virgo in your chart, that's where you'll see the blessings, provided they're within 23 to 29 degrees. This can be an increase regarding your wealth, your worth, the way you feel about yourself, or your resources. Scorpio and Pisces placements between that 23 and 29 degrees is where the opportunities and assistance is coming to you, or you're giving it out to someone else. And that could deal with shared finances, endings, new beginnings, sex, your passions, something going on in the background, secrets, things like that. Sacrifices, things you do in your solitude. Now, Cancer directly opposes the sun. So where you have Cancer placements in your chart between 23 and 29 degrees, you're directly dealing with people in home and family, or in career, or yourself, where you're seen as withdrawn, endearing, and honest. You may be keeping to yourself as well. Now, Libra and Aries placements are squaring the sun. So Libra and Aries placements between 23 and 29 degrees, effort is required to gain or maintain your image, a relationship, or a partnership. Okay, so a challenge is posed there in your chart. Now, Sagittarius and Aquarius are the areas where you can initiate assistance and or opportunities toward accomplishing goals with your friends, goals, and even social groups. Your skills, talents, and education, and even long distance travel can be involved. You can be required to initiate communication with someone at a distance from you as well. Gemini and Leo placements within that 23 to 29 degrees is where fate and karma is playing out. So a unique circumstance or challenge can resonate in those areas of your chart that deal with a neighbor, your neighborhood, your locale, a romantic connection, a sibling, a child, a creative endeavor. It can involve having fun, or simply someone in your networks of people, where you're dealing with fate and karma. It could also be a Leo or Gemini person where you're dealing with fate or karma, if you have placements between that 23 to 29 degrees of Leo or Gemini in your chart. Now, by 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon shifts to 27 degrees of Leo, where it makes a fated yet karmic aspect to Neptune in Pisces for an hour and 48 minutes. Where you have placements between 24 and 29 degrees of Leo and Pisces, you're affected by a unique challenge or circumstance that can pertain to a desire, something secret, something going on in the background, an illusion or a delusion of yours. Under these energies, one is kind, joyful, pleasant, peaceful, resilient, brave, but careful. There is the possibility of having or dealing with more than one relationship or partnership. Friends, wealth, and fulfilled ambitions are had here. For some, spiritual growth is also in the mix. Be sure you're covered by insurance if what you're taking on requires it. Moving along, by 9:52 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon in Leo at 29 degrees will be making a fated yet karmic aspect to the North Node retrograde in Pisces. So it's left Aries and now it's in Pisces, the North Node. This will be going on for an hour and 48 minutes, where you have this transit where you have placements between 26 and 29 degrees of Leo and or Pisces. You're affected by this unique challenge or circumstance. Under these energies, one can be intuitive, conceited, selfish, petty, whining, servile, lazy, and apt to complain rather than doing anything about it. Dwelling on misfortunes can be a thing here. One can seem to have a big ego, but appearances can be misleading under this transit. One can be plagiarized or willing to copy someone else's work. Strong morals and standards and intelligence bode well for career. Being arrogant can see one being left alone, alienating relatives and friends. Moving along to 1:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when the moon in Virgo at 1 degree will make a fated yet karmic aspect to Pluto in Aquarius for about an hour and 48 minutes. Where you have placements between 0 and 4 degrees of Virgo and Aquarius, you're affected by this unique challenge or circumstance. A transformation regarding a goal, friends, or a social group is at hand. Under these energies, one can be honest, stable, serious, resilient, thoughtful, brilliant, pleasant, patient, precise as it pertains to mathematical thinking or processes. They can be cold as well as unemotional. Success can be had in career related to the metaphysics, sciences, or the arts. Coldness of one can be off-putting. Okay, so be mindful of that. Sitting idle can hold you back, so don't be passive or too routine. Goals need to be worked on. Success and fame are had due to finding out something or finding or discovering something. Instability, intense sensuality, and short-lived romantic affairs are noted under this transit during this hour and 48 minutes. Moving along, after 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's when the sun will shift to 27 degrees of Capricorn, where it will be sextiling Neptune and Pisces for the next 24 hours. Under these energies, one can be precise, on point, brilliant, and imaginative, even analytical and passionate. Success and recognition can be had because of one's works or qualities, and good luck surrounds this transit for the next 24 hours starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Where you have placements between 24 and 29 degrees of any sign, you're affected by these energies. Where you have placements in Taurus or Virgo between 24 and 29 degrees, that's where the good luck is had. That's where the blessings are had that add to your wealth, your worth, or your resources, and the way you feel about yourself. Scorpio and Pisces placements between 24 and 29 degrees in your chart is where you're granting someone assistance or opportunity, or they're granting it to you. Just beware that under the energies of giving or receiving, you must be resilient but brave and careful as well, especially as it pertains to, like I said, offering assistance or opportunities or accepting it. Be sure that you're covered by insurance if you need to be, dealing with anything that's going on. Cancer directly opposes the sun, so home and family is a focus where you have Cancer in your chart between 24 and 29 degrees, and you're dealing with those same energies that have to do with being precise, on point, analytical, passionate, imaginative, having good luck in home and family, getting success or some type of recognition as well. Now, Libra and Aries placements between that 24 and 29 degrees is where there's a challenge. There is effort needed to maintain your relationship or your image within a relationship, or to gain a relationship or partnership, okay? There's a challenge, so be mindful of that. Now, Sagittarius and Aquarius are the areas where you have to go for or initiate opportunities or assistance. If you have placements in Sagittarius or Aquarius in your chart between 24 and 29 degrees. So wherever you have that, that's where you can initiate assistance or opportunities towards accomplishing goals with friends, with social groups, accomplishing goals that deal with your skills, your talents, your education, or even long distance travel. Initiating communication with someone at a distance from you can be required. Now, if you have placements between 24 and 29 degrees of Gemini or Leo, fate and karma is playing out in those areas of your chart. So you're dealing with a unique circumstance or challenge as it pertains to your neighborhood, your neighbors, your locale, a romantic connection, a sibling, a child, a creative endeavor, having fun, or simply as it pertains to someone in your networks of people that could be a Leo or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. Thank you for sticking around for the daily astrological update, and we'll pick this back up on Saturday. Bye now.